A mirror does not swap left and right. It never has. Stand in front of one and raise your left hand, and the figure opposite raises the hand on the same side of the room. Nothing has crossed over. And yet everyone says mirrors flip you and the text on a page comes back backwards. Something is being reversed. It is just not what you think. Start with what a mirror actually does. It reverses front and back. That is the whole operation. Every point in front of the glass is copied to a point the same distance behind it. Your nose, which was closest to the mirror, is now the closest part of the reflection. The back of your head, which was furthest away, is now the furthest. One axis has been flipped, the one pointing at the glass. So why does it feel like left and right? Because when you look at your reflection, you assume you are looking at a person. And to face you, a person would have to turn around. Turning is what swaps left and right. You perform that rotation in your head without noticing, and then you blame the mirror for the result. Here is the test. Hold a page of writing up to a mirror and the letters come back reversed. Now think about how you did it. You turned the page around to face the glass. You rotated it left to right through the vertical axis. That is where the reversal happened. It was in your hands. Turn the page the other way instead. Flip it top over bottom so the writing faces the mirror after tumbling forwards. Now the letters read the right way round and the whole page appears upside down. Same mirror, same page. Different result because you turned it differently. There is a better test still, and it needs no page at all. Lie down on your side in front of a mirror. Now the axis you call left to right is pointing at the ceiling. If the mirror really swapped left and right, the reversal should now run vertically. It does not. Your head is still up, your feet are still down. The mirror has not changed what it does. You changed. Which is the actual answer? Mirrors do not have a preference. They flip the axis that points at them, and that is all. The reason we talk about left and right is that human beings are roughly symmetrical side to side, and not at all symmetrical top to bottom. Swap our left and right and we barely notice. Swap our top and bottom and it is obvious immediately. There is a small trap in this, and it is worth naming. The reflection is not a rotated copy of you. It cannot be. If you rotated a real person to face the mirror position, the mole on their left cheek would end up on the far side. In the reflection, it stays where it was. What you are looking at is not a turned-around version of yourself. It is a genuinely different object, one that cannot be produced by turning the original at all. That property has a name, chirality, from the Greek word for hand. Your two hands are the clearest example. They are mirror images. They are also, plainly, not the same shape. No amount of turning will make a left hand fit into a right glove. And this stops being a curiosity the moment you look at molecules. A great many of them are chiral. They come in two forms that are mirror images and cannot be superimposed. The two versions have identical weight, identical melting points, identical everything you might measure in a jar. But your body is built from chiral parts too, so it can tell them apart. Limonene is the easy example. One mirror form smells of oranges, the other smells of lemons. Same atoms, same bonds, same everything, assembled the other way round, and your nose reports two different smells. It also goes badly wrong. In the late 1950s, a drug called thalidomide was sold to pregnant women for morning sickness. One mirror form worked as intended. The other caused severe birth defects. Thousands of children were affected before it was withdrawn. The two forms were, in every ordinary sense, the same substance. So the next time someone tells you a mirror swaps left and right, you can say no. It swaps near and far. The left and right part is something we do to ourselves because we are symmetrical in one direction and not in the other. And the reason that matters is that the universe is full of objects which are mirror images of each other, and which are not, in any sense, the same.